Hello people, my name is Anirudh and this is my first ever YouTube video, and you must be hearing a lot of offers and sales on Flipkart and Amazon, I think during 7th to 11th August. So yeah, even I was pretty excited, and more than excited, I was in need of some products that I really wanted. I had a lot of utility for those products, or I should say those products have a lot of utility for me. So first up is the Mivi Thunder Beats, as you might know or might have heard, because it's got very nice reviews. Some of the people might say that the bass is not there or something like that. Yeah, so we're back. So these are the Mivi Thunder Beats earphones, and I got them yesterday itself. I bought these for $8.99 during the sale, and I actually use these earphones because one of my friends during my college in Pune, when I was doing my MBA in marketing, so he was using it, and I just asked him if I could try them, and he completely, before even I tried, he suggested me to buy one of the pairs and then try it, and I was like, and as a customer, as a consumer, I would obviously want to test it first, or watch the reviews or something. But then I believed him, I trusted him, and I still listened to his earphones. But at that time I was economically not so well. I was living on the pocket money, and a few days back I did some freelancing and I earned some money. So I thought, why not invest in all the needy items that I want or that I require. So this is pretty good. I'll show you the real earphones. So these are the wireless Mivi Thunder Beats, and they're pretty good. It's got a call pickup drop button, volume up and down button, and they get they interact with each other with a magnet, and they sit around your neck, and they're pretty comfortable. Yeah, I would say. So my mom liked them so much that she told me I should order one for her also, and I actually ordered three. One was this is the second, and I ordered together two of these together. One is lying in the other room for my Masi. She's also here at my house. She came for Rakhi and everything. So now my mother and my Masi are both happy because they were using wired earphones, and they were very, it feels very cumbersome to them, because when they're cooking meals, they need to, since women don't wear jeans and everything, they don't have pockets all the time, so they have to keep their phone aside, or some issues. Every time they have to face issues like आवाज़ नहीं आ रही है, ये है वो है. So now they don't need to worry about that, and they're pretty clear. For music, I would suggest, in the price range of, since I got it for 900, I think this is the best deal one can get. If you have more cash on you, you can buy better ones, which are there. There are so many better ones on YouTube. You can look up. So yeah, let's put this away. Let's go to the next item. Now I would like you to make a guess what this is. Obviously, yeah, if I put it close to the camera, you might recognize that this is an LED light. It gets on top of your phone. This, like, if this is a phone, it'll sit on top, and it does not actually block your camera. If you have a punch hole, it comes here. If you have a dewdrop camera, it comes in the middle. So it actually does not interrupt your camera or vision like that. So it's basically an LED light by this company called Digitech, which is famous for making cheap and good digital products, and I really like these. मेरे को इसका रिव्यू भी काफ़ी अच्छा लगा. You get an audio, sorry, my bad. you get a USB charging cable with these. And let me show you something. I think you might be wondering कि यार इसकी light कितने, I mean show me the capacity of these lights, right? So let's go. I'll switch them on. On हो जाओ भाई. Oh yeah. So as you can see, pretty bright. Now this is only the first level. There are 3 levels on this. I'll go to the second one. Now I'll go to the third one. Yeah. I'll just switch them off. It's too bright for you guys. I have a lot of utility for this. You might not, but then yeah, it depends on the customer. So yeah, this is a very good product. This was very cheap. I think I got it under 300 or something. Yeah, 239 or something. Yeah, it was pretty cheap, so I bought it right away. I think that was a good deal. Now I have a bike by Royal Enfield. It's a Himalayan BS4 version. Now you must be wondering what this is. So this is basically a protector for the gear levers. It does not actually protect the gear lever. It protects the foot from the rash. Like every rider faces a problem of riding a bike in emergency, and he would put on his floaters or slippers and not his shoes, which will on the way might hurt his foot or his toe or something, because the gear levers sometimes become hard to shift up and down. So for that I found this very useful, and they were pretty cheap. I think $150 or something like that. So yeah, I bought this too. Let's move on to something else. Now this box does not have a logo or a brand name, so basically I'll start from the top. I bought a Gorilla tripod stand, and this video you're looking at is actually shooting on that. My smartphone is actually standing on the Gorilla tripod right now. So although a phone mount comes with the Gorilla tripod, but then I ordered 2 more so that I have I have it in excess. In emergency I could use them, and they're pretty useful. I think they are productive. They make your I think one breaks. All these products, cheap products break sometimes, so I keep cheap products in excess. They help. Like you keep batteries in excess. So I don't know the brand name. I could look it up on the phone, but then obviously I'm recording this video right now. And mind it, this is my first ever YouTube video, so yeah, you guys can cut me a slack. Now let's move on to the third item that I actually really wanted for since a long time. Yeah, now you must be thinking what this is. Now this is the Boat Stone 1000. I really wanted these. I love these Bluetooth speakers, because I was at a friend's house party once in Pune, and he was actually running the whole party with this speaker. Right, exactly, you heard me. Now it's actually all these qualities that are written here, they're not just for the sake of the brand name or promotion. It's actually loud, it's actually rugged, it's easy. All the switches and controls are pretty functional. Yeah, you can also talk over these earphones. It's got an embedded microphone for conference calls or for PUBG as many. Yeah, I even tried playing PUBG on these speakers and they work pretty nice. They are so good. You can hear everything very clearly, and I was playing PUBG I think at the volume of 40 or 50% only, and I could clearly hear everything, even the footsteps of the enemies. Yeah, I do play PUBG. It's not a child's game, it's a universal game. Anybody can play it. To shout out to all the people who like PUBG. Yeah, I do too. Yeah, it's got a 3000 milliampere battery and it works pretty well. I bought these I got these today only, so they're actually full charged, but not out of the box. I charged them for like 2 or 3 hours, and they're fully charged now, and they last up to 8 hours with 70% volume. You might increase that to 80, 90%. Don't ever go to 100% on any speaker you buy, except if it's a Bose or if it's a Sony speaker. Otherwise, I don't trust any speaker to be, you know, very good at 100% volume. Every speaker is bound to face that issue. And the companies should actually, what do you call, uh, underclock the speed, if you say, you know. So it can last up to 8 hours, and this is the box. I'll show you the speakers. So these are the speakers. They're a bit heavy, but as you can see, it's a speaker meant for the house party. If you don't want to buy a fully home theater, it's got very useful controls here, just 4 buttons. Yeah, everything is on the web. You can look it up. Now this is where you charge, from where you charge. It's got a micro USB port and an auxiliary cable port. So yeah, come on, go in. What are you doing? Why are you stuck like me? अरे यार चाय गिरा दी मेरी. Shit. Let's keep this aside. Let's move on to the next product. You must be wondering it. क्या फालतू वीडियो बना रहा है ये बंदा. But come on यार. It's my first video. I think I'm doing pretty fine. Yeah. So then so basically I'll show you something. Now I have a Sony television. I don't know if it's an LCD or LED panel, because it looks like an LED, but I think it's an LCD panel. It's a smart TV, but I think we bought it 2 years back, and it's working pretty fine. So it is connected. It is actually connected with my laptop with an HDMI cable, and the laptop is plugged on the charger behind that linen bin. Now what I actually wanted or needed was a wireless keyboard, because I already had this wireless zero sound, what do you call it? It's a pretty good wireless mouse, because you can't actually hear the clicks. You call it something. I'll post the link of this mouse. You can't actually hear the clicks. It's a silent mouse basically, and it works very fine. It's got a rubbery texture, and it's very grippy, and it's very, very simple to use. You just switch on this toggle button, and you put the batteries here, and it's got sensors which can auto detect when the mouse is not being used, so they switch themselves off while they're not in use, and it's pretty nice. So I wanted to complement this with a wireless keyboard, because I had an eyeball wireless keyboard, but I lost its Bluetooth dongle long back, and you know, when you lose a Bluetooth dongle of any wireless product, it becomes useless, completely useless. So I bought this. I wanted the cheapest, best in class, for the cheapest price, a wireless keyboard, which is Logitech K230. You might not find a cheaper keyboard than this by Logitech, and you can find keyboards by other companies, but I trust Logitech since a long time. I've used at least 5 to 6 mouses since I'm using my laptop and computer since 2004. Yeah, so Logitech is pretty good in distribution and peripherals for computers and PCs. So yeah, I'll show you the keyboard itself. Now this is the keyboard. The best thing about this keyboard is it is so compact. It is only this much, and so Logitech has tried to, you know, make this concise. They have deleted all the spaces. They still have this number pad, which most of the companies try to remove if they want to make the keyboard shorter, you know, or they want to make the keyboard take less space in your bag while you travel. This is something that Logitech came up with, and it's a very smart idea. They have not included anything extra, like for the lights of num lock, space, caps lock or something like that. They have included just the buttons, and it's more than useful. Now, only thing is you need to press the function key to increase or decrease or mute the volume. That is all, which is different from other keyboards. Now, this is where you put the batteries. This is the cover. Now, this is not the default cover that you get. Yeah, I did not buy these covers. Wait, I'll show you. So basically what happens is this keyboard comes with this cover, okay, but this and this blue one comes as an extra. So it's like some users want to feel better by changing. Everybody has a different taste, and yeah, I think it's a good idea to keep the customer attracted to this product even though he gets bored after a long time of its usage. So I think it's a good idea that Logitech pulled this off. Let's move on to the next product. I showed you almost everything. Yeah, so okay, so this is the Boya microphones, the Boya BY-M1 microphones. This is the mic, and it's got a toggle switch as well. It can also work with the cameras, DSLRs, and phones and smartphones. It can work with PCs, it can work with DSLRs, camcorders, audio recorders. It's an omnidirectional condenser microphone. High quality condenser is ideal for video use. Low handling noise. Includes label clip, LR44 battery, foam windscreen, and 1x4 adapter. Yeah, it's got an adapter which you can plug into when you're recording a song in the studio, or you can plug this into an amplifier or something like that. I don't know exactly, but you get this as an extra complimentary with this. And all of these products that I'm showing you, I have compared every product on YouTube with all the other alternatives that they have, and within the sale price that I was getting and the budget that I had, I have actually got very good deals on these products, all of them. You might want to see this mic for real. But the thing is, I'm actually using this mic while recording this video, so I'll show you bits and pieces of the mic. So you get a 6-meter wire with this. It's very useful. You can clamp this with this Velcro tape to make it shorter and make it more as per your use. This is the condenser. I think they call this the condenser. So here you can switch it on, and it works on the camera mode. Basically, you're not able to hear my voice. I have to add this voice later on.